Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Vampire video game playthrough. Man, I'm glad to be back. So glad to be back. Yeah. I thought maybe, having beat this game already, it might be kind of a drag to get back into it. But honestly, I had a lot of fun last episode. The only problem being these long ass load times. So where we left off. Hold up, I just got this mic situation here. This good? Do I sound good? Okay, so yeah, last time I was here, we let's see, I turned to a vampire. And I got a job at the hospital because I'm a surgeon. So, yeah, great. Let's go. Dr. Swansea. Trying to make sure I did everything. She's at the door. Hey, what's up, babe?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Hold on, I'm drinking a little something. Yeah.
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
We have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Yeah, so the morgue is pretty much like, I guess you could say, the first dungeon of the game. Yeah, well, maybe the docks technically, because that's where you fought the first boss. So this is like the second. I guess he's jacking off. Yeah, well, the morgue is like the second dungeon of the game, pretty much. I guess the first being the docks, where you fight that scowl. Okay, so I think before I go to the morgue, I'm going to acquaint myself with the residencies, I don't know, of the hospital. Let's talk to this crazy bitch.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Oh, a friend. So her mesmerized level is 2. I can't take her pitiful soul.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howard?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Local investigations. A new citizen investigation is available. Press, I don't know what the fuck that button is, to open the local investigations menu. I know what it is, but I don't know what the fuck to call it. Is it like the select button? I don't know. Citizen investigations. Citizen investigations are displayed here, categorized by districts. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with square, then access your map to locate the area to explore. Yeah, so you talk to the citizens, and sometimes they'll give you a little mission that you can do for
I'll leave you.
hints, and experience points, items, whatnot. You know, I'm not gonna talk to everybody. I probably like, because this game is so dialogue heavy, I'll probably break it up into like chunks as far as like talking to people.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't need
It's all about
I'm
face,
Dr.
bro.
Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself.
Yeah, I'm a veteran too.
I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
That is offensive.
How was your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Trying to call me a pencil pusher?
I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything?
He really doesn't look that
Nurses
bad.
gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
No, but that's good. I can take his soul too. Well, mesmerize him. I'm not a fucking soul reaver.
What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Fucking bitch.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans. And it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Yep, he's got a point.
You know you can't hide forever. One day you'll have to face your loved ones. Until that day, you have no chance of real recovery.
My friends all died in the trenches. It's shameful enough to be alive with these stupid scars. I don't want my children to see me like this.
Got a new hint too.
You told me before you don't want your children to see you like this. Do you have any other family?
My sister Agatha has raised me nippers since their mother died. Don't want them to look at me like this.
How could children despise their father injured in the war?
What do you think? They saw me once. My poor angels left the room crying. They keep on having nightmares every week, my sister told me.
Your sister's not...
I mean, I hate to laugh, but that's fucked up.
I'm sure she has nothing but respect for a wounded soldier, and you are her brother.
You don't know my sister Agatha. She may be young, but she's all discipline and morality. If she ever found out what really happened...
She doesn't have to know.
She's a sly one, my sister. One day she'll find out the truth and knock 7 bells out of me. Nah. I'm better off here.
So there's one more hint that I can get out of him.
Goodbye for now.
And once I do that, I can maximize the amount of experience points I can get from him. So I could take him right now. I could drain him dry right now, but I like him ripe. I like him ripe and ready. So I can get probably, 150 more if I get his final hint. So I'm going to save him. Who is this?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And
Pepper
I'm Dr.
Hawkins.
Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Mesmerized level 3. She's healthy. Okay.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Yeah, I'm kind of dealing with something like that right now, if you know what I mean.
Have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
I don't like your attitude, nurse.
Yeah,
Hawkins.
bitch.
Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Oh shit. I don't know anything about her.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Okay.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I'm sure I'll be able to get something out of him. Alright, so I met a couple people from the hospital. I'll meet the rest of them later. I don't want to drag this shit on too long. Just talking all day.
I will not let you down, my boy. I'm so tired.
But I will explore a little bit because, nah, fuck it. Usually there are items laying around, but like this. Screws and a lead stick. So my goal is to talk to the people, like, just a little bit at a time.
Said she
Whoa.
was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Yeah, my goal is to talk to people one bit at a time, so I don't end up just spending a whole hour in dialogue. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the letter proving that Milton Hooks was stealing items off of dead bodies or something. Or was he still? No, I think Milton. I think that's the letter talking about how he would take bribes or something to get them to. What was it? It was like, I think he would ask them for extra money to guarantee them like a bed in the hospital or something, which is of course very immoral. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Milton though, because I got like 2 hints on him, so I might as well talk to him. He's usually right here.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a key in your eye. I learned to shoot during the
I
war.
like this guy.
Carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
All right, shoot.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them.
Oh.
Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Oh yeah, it's pretty fucked up around here.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
All right, so that's a side quest.
Goodbye, Milton.
I can go ahead and do that now because you can find, I think, his wallet right by the morgue. So let's head on over there. Booksellers, librarians, noted for cheap books, new agent stationaries. Okay. There are also like some hints that you can find just by stalking certain characters. But I'm not going to quite get into that yet. Sometimes you can just watch them and you'll see them do something that gives you a hint about them. And then you can ask them about it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking cool. So this should be the morgue here, but I'm gonna go ahead and find Milton's wallet.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate.
Yes, we
If
should.
they were to find somebody.
Alright, shit. That's pretty good. Alright, pretty cool. Oh, some more. Let's do combat. They kind of remind me of the oh shit. They kind of remind me of the ooh. Those feral vampires from Blade 2. A photography. Why did they call it a photography? Wouldn't it just be a photograph? I don't know. Of a smiling and loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa forever.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
An interracial relationship under my watch in my hospital? They must be destroyed. Let's see. I do want to go ahead and get the antiseptics. Wait, this isn't it? I thought this was the morgue. I guess it isn't. Shit. Nah, this isn't the morgue. Yeah, I took a wrong turn somewhere. Yeah, this must be the morgue right here. Because I have the key.
It's locked.
Wait. I thought I had... Ain't that the fucking morgue? Oh, God. I'm supposed to be a fucking vampire pro. Where the hell is the morgue? Okay, so should be somewhere around here. Yeah, I think this is it here. Okay, yep. Oh, man. I don't like this place. It's actually kind of creepy. If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. Believe me, I remember. I'm definitely going to take full advantage of that shit. I'm already doing a no-kill run in another save, so I'm not going to kill everybody in this run. Because when you kill so many people, the districts fall into ruin and you can't buy stuff. And it's just so depressing. I get lonely. I get lonely. I still want to be able to talk to people and shit. So, all right. Got to play it cool. Got to play it real cool. Okay. Let's see. What do my senses tell me? Not a goddamn thing. Ooh, I see. Are you a friend or a foe? Oh, fuck, I fucked up the stun. Wow.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Ooh, supplies. Shillings. This should be locked.
I cannot enter.
Bottle of alcohol.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Oh, sounds like fun. Oh shit, who the fuck? Oh. Hello. Pow! Uh-huh. Let me suck your blood. Ooh. Alright, that was a pretty good encounter.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, fuck. Anything up here? You know I love to explore. Ooh, what do you got? Watery rich blood sample. Wait, if it's watery, how is it rich? I don't know. He's the doctor, not me. Ooh. Yeah, he's the first, well, he's the boss of this dungeon. I guess you could say the second boss of the game.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals.
Got him.
They're not after blood.
I love that claw attack. So brutal. Got some bullets. Okay. Gotcha. Hello, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, fuck. You bitch. Had to pull out the strap. Oh, he dodged that. Alright. Oh, tried to hit me with the grab. I know better than that. I know better than that, friend. More shillings. They don't give you enough money in this game, for sure. You get like 2 or 3 coins at a time. Hello? Anybody home? Use listing knife. You just acquire a new type of offhand weapon. Equip it and press triangle to directly absorb blood.
It's locked, all right.
Death report.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Yes, let's examine him. I'm a fucking doctor.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or fisherman.
Fascinating.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Yeah, so Dr. Tippett is one of the doctors at the hospital, and basically I just found some of his dirty laundry. He just had this is obviously a situation of malpractice, accidentally killed one of his patients. So the thing about this game is, of course, like I said, you can drain the blood of citizens, but I think what they tried to do was they tried to make the citizens, some of them are obviously bad people, and some of them are just pretty much good. But then you have guys like Dr. Tippett, for example, who's overall a good person, but he did something like this, basically killed a man by accident and tried to cover it up. And so you, as the vampire who decides who lives and dies, maybe like I think the developers, they added these sort of situations so that to sort of give you justification for killing certain characters. So you could say, well, I killed Dr. Tippett because he killed a patient and tried to cover it up. And that's sort of your way of justifying it, you know. So if you pay attention, there are several citizens who have situations like this where they're like, they just do certain immoral things, and that can determine whether or not you decide to kill them or not. You know, obviously killing a patient, you know, even if it was by accident, you know, killing him and trying to cover it up, that's pretty fucking immoral. So you might say, well, you know what? I'm going to kill your ass because of that. I'm going to eat you. But then again, it's some characters who are pretty much all around righteous. You can't really find any sort of justification for killing them. And then some of them are just straight up scumbags, to be honest. I think the boss is in there. So I'm going to explore a little bit more. Wait. Oh, I thought it was some more places in here I could look. I thought there were more rooms to explore, but I guess not. Alright, boss fight time. The Blinker Scowl. Or John Doe. What's up, bro? Booze! Oh shit! What's up? Pop off. Make a move. Oh, he almost got me too. Oh. I am just too smooth. Ah. Nope. Got him. Second boss down.
So ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Yeah, this is one of the first fights that sort of lets you know, man, if you don't level up, it's gonna get pretty rough. And the thing is, like, usually a boss that you fight is going to become a regular enemy. So now that I beat him, I'm going to eventually start running into other Scowls who are able to teleport, just like, well, not teleport, but you know, what the hell is this? Move quickly, you know, this little dust dash. I'm gonna call it the dust dash. The ash dash. But yeah, I'm going to eventually start running into Scowls just like that regularly, who can ash dash all over the place. So, you know, that's part of the reason why you kind of get to a point where it's like, okay, I might need to start killing motherfuckers. When you got to fight guys like that regularly, it can get pretty crazy. An anemic formula. This formula written on a piece of paper seems complex and needs to be analyzed. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, typically the bosses that you fight are going to become regular enemies. That's a pattern that I noticed.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
I think I can go ahead and make it now. Can I? Oh no. Okay. Oh fuck it. I think I'm still missing an ingredient. There's somebody in here too. Hello. Murder. Okay, so where is it? It must be up here. Up here? I must have missed. Oh, God.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Yeah, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, shit. I did not see him or him. Hold up. Let me reorganize. Damn, hold up. Damn. They kind of caught me by surprise there. What's up? What's up? Woo! Now that's what I like. Anybody else? Anybody else want some? Or can I just walk the fuck out now? Oh, see you bitches later. So that was a job well done. So the whole point of this mission was to find various ingredients to create a cure, I think for fatigue. And this is something that you'll be doing throughout the game. The citizens throughout the city will have various illnesses from fatigue, headache, I think pneumonia, cold, etc. And you have to find the ingredients to make the cures for these various diseases, so that you can keep everybody healthy, so that you can get the most amount of experience points from them that you can, if you're playing that way. You know, if you just want to be, but also the good thing about keeping people healthy, I think every time you cure somebody, you get like 25 or 50, somewhere around there, experience points. So it's actually pretty beneficial to keep people healthy and to always try to find the ingredients to create the cures to keep people from being sick, because that's one of the few ways to get a decent amount of experience points without taking the lives of the citizens. Ooh, what's up? Pooh in the loo.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir.
That's mean.
Especially when he was supposedly dead. A colleague? Are you a doctor too? Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone. An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have respect, for dead flesh.
Like me.
As a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
You know, I always felt that way. Like, it's not really death that I fear. It's the pain of death, the sting of death. You know? Oh, God. Let's not even worry about it. His mesmerized level is pretty high, 4. So, it'll be a while before I can embrace him. And he has a great blood quality.
How did you get this job? After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Oh, Milton.
Have we met before? I don't think so, sir. Why? When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead. Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Oh, well, about that. What you got?
Please show me what you have to sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Rakesh. That's a cool name. Oh, I got Clay's hatchet.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful and lost at the same time.
The writing in this game is really good. And also, I just remembered you get experience points when you talk to people too. I guess when you learn new hints about them, or maybe just advancing the dialogue tree. But I just got 25 experience points there, so when you're playing a no-kill run, all that shit is important. But that's not what I'm doing, so you know, he's probably on the chopping block. I gotta figure out how I'm going to decide who I let live and die, though. Speak of the devil.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Yep, I'm pretty fucking awesome. I'm the shit.
Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Well, that's pretty awesome of you, man.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office down again.
Okay, he's mesmerized level 2. And he's got a lot of hints too. He's got a lot of secrets. Speaking of secrets.
Kokorin, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
He was a nobody. Who gives a fuck? Okay, well, that's about it for him.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
See you later. Yeah, I'm definitely going. I gotta consider him. You know, he's only a level 2, so I could. It won't be long before he's available to embrace. So, gotta consider him. And he fucked up and killed a man.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Yes.
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
They're probably just scouts. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got all his hints, too. So he's ready. I just need to get my mesmerized level up to 2. So, hell yeah, he's ready to go.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realised I could make a fortune.
What's going on?
I can't really hate.
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Well, I might have something to say about that. Interracial relationships.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Let's see what he got, though. Bullets. Oh, shit. I got a good amount of money, though. That shotgun is pretty expensive. I might go ahead and buy these, though. Because it's very useful to go ahead and level up your weapons. Sell some stuff. Wedding ring. A simple... Oh, that's Clay Cox's ring. Well, he won't be needing it anymore. Okay, so that's cool. So somebody like Milton, he's not necessarily like a evil guy. It's just He does some sketchy shit to say, you know, what's that? You know, accepting bribes from patients to get a bed, smuggling guns. But the gun thing, I don't really think it's that bad because people do need to protect themselves. It's pretty dangerous. So it's like that, okay. Accepting bribes from patients to get a bed, that's like, even that's not really that bad, you know, because somebody has to get the bed. Why not give the bed to the highest bidder? I don't think that's necessarily evil. It's definitely a little sketchy though. And being in a relationship with one of the staff, that's not really a big deal either. But I'm probably gonna kill him anyway though, because it's just too easy. He's only a level 2. Let's see. What should I level up? I got the Dragon Bane. Yeah, I might just go ahead and level up the Dragon Bane if I can. What do I need? Oh, I need 2 more of those. Maybe I can level up something else though. Nah. Not happening. Oh, I already got a shotgun. That's cool. What about this? Nah. Well, okay. So I got me a cure for fatigue. Alright, and let's see. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Alright, that's easy. I could have sworn there was a balcony in this room that I could hop off of. Oh well. I got a decent amount of experience points, but I think I want to get some more before I try to level up. That's really not a lot. If I can embrace somebody else. Yeah, I can. The guy with the burns. I should get him. Senses. Oh yeah, this just makes it easier to find who you're looking for. Look at fucking Swansea, 6,000 XP, but he has a level 6 mesmerize, so I won't be able to embrace him anytime. So, oh, he's doing something too, but I missed it. I would have been able to get a hint if I was close enough.
The pain. Here again. Time has.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
I'll leave you.
Oh yeah, I had already talked to her about that. But I want to get him.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
I want to get him, but I want that last hint too.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
Okay. I'll let him live for now, cause I want that last hint. I want him nice and ripe. So where's Dorothy? There she is over there.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. Oh, so I gotta do it? Shit.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Let's see. Press R1 to check the medical status of the citizen. Healing a citizen will increase his blood quality and will reward you with XP. The health status of the district will also improve. So, okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
No, no problem at
You're
all.
not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Oh, well, shit, I just healed you, man. Don't be an asshole.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful.
I'll let you get some rest then.
All right.
Doctor.
The XP is really piling up. Okay, blood temptation. Remember, citizens' blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely. What about Mortimer? What was his level again? Because he's kind of an asshole.
Good evening, ma'am.
Oh, I talked to the wrong person.
My son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin.
Look at his eyes.
Yes. Thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
So you're a feminist.
What do you think?
I hate you.
Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start.
Well, I'm not surprised about that.
Seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Yeah, well, we already knew about that. That they were accepting bribes to get people beds. You know, sketchy, but
I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Oh, okay. He's ready to go. But let's get to know this guy first.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
So I need some more hints to get the most out of this guy.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'll leave you alone for now. I think that I want to try to find the people who are stalking Thelma. I want to go ahead and do that mission. Since I do have a little bit of time left, I think I can do it over here. Just going for a little stroll through London. Let me check the map real quick. Blackwall, Fallborg. Critical. I have no decency. Oh, what's up, you motherfuckers? Oh, he's high level too. Oh shit! These guys are pretty strong. Oh yeah. But I don't give a fuck. Yeah, fool. Fuck your strength. I'm out of ammo too. Look at him, he turned around. Yeah.
Filthy piece of shit.
So even though they're of a higher level than me, you know, I have enough experience to know how to get out of tight situations like these. Even though I'm severely under leveled. Not like he's really fighting back. But, you know, I've always loved games like these where they allow you to go to places where you can run into enemies who are a lot stronger than you. I love that so much. Oh, she looks miserable. I've always loved that. Ooh, can't touch this. Wow. That's my kitty cat scratch. Well, I think it's over here. I could be mistaken. I should just look at the map, but really, I'm just having fun. pills here. Well, I guess that's it. I thought it was over here. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe it was all the way down here. No. I wonder if I can get that hint from Rakesh. Go ahead and catch him slipping real quick. Let's stalk him for a little bit. Mesmerize level 4, so it'll be a while, but just want to see if he'll do it. Come on, come on. I'm just hanging out. I'm not watching you, man. Go ahead and do your thing. He's smoking a cigarette. Yeah, I don't know. Might have caught him at a bad time. Yeah. Oh well. I thought maybe I'd catch him in the act this time. So let's see about Thelma. So it should be on the map. Find out. Yeah, so it's right around here. I knew I wasn't tripping. Yeah, I just went the wrong way. That's all it was. I knew it was close to the hospital. I just forgot exactly where. So this bitch has been going around telling people she's a vampire, and now the guard of Prewin really fucking believe her, and they've been stalking her, and I gotta deal with it. How should I go about this? I don't have any. Oh wait, stun, of course. Yep. Oh shit. Aggravated damage. Uh-huh. I got a sword. You got a machete, I got a sword. Okay. Common handle part. What was that? Sodium hypochlorite solution. Small bag of junk. Wow. You guys are really balling. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital, London East End. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech, then report directly back to us, and we will decide what action should be taken. This stupid hoe. This stupid, crazy, wannabe vampire. She done lost her damn mind. It would be funny if she was a vampire, though. But I guess Jonathan would probably know if that was the case. All right, now where's Thelma? I want to go ahead and get her out the way. Who was that?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
She's got a cool name. Thelma Howcroft.
And why do you believe?
I don't need.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefied, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional?
Yes, I do.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
Well, she's not lying. I mean, look at me.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activity.
Well, that's nice of him to kind of play along with it. Even though she's crazy.
Good evening.
Can I? Oh, I see.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed,
Great.
she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living
Yeah.
proof that there's hope for me.
She is pretty attractive. I gotta give it to her. Well,
So do you
he's ready.
You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to hit that. I don't blame him. She's crazy, but she is kind of pretty.
It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Oh, well, let's go. Come with me. He's not really a bad guy, but, you know, right now, it's early in the game, and I'm hungry for power. And he's ripe and ready for the taking. Dundo.
So this is how it ends. Farewell, my life, you betrayed me, good.
Oh shit, I found a dead body. Hey, everybody. Yeah. You know, the another interesting thing about this game. Hold up, I'll pull it up real quick. If you notice, we have each character has a social circle. Well, some characters do. Some are loners. So, like, since I killed Thomas Elwood, tomorrow when Thelma notices it, like, she's gonna mention it. She's gonna talk about how he died. So that's an interesting thing about this game. Like, when you kill somebody that's a part of a social circle, it'll affect the other person. Sometimes in a negative way, sometimes in a positive way. So it's just another interesting thing in the game as far as like the effect killing the citizens has on the world around you. So since he was a friend of Thelma, tomorrow she's gonna notice, oh, he's dead, and she's gonna have something to say about that. Dun 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 dun. So I think I'm going to go ahead and level up But before I do that, I think I'm gonna try to level up my weapons first, and then I'm going to save and get out of here. So let me see. Dragon Bane. You can upgrade your weapon to a new level with the required ingredients. It would inflict more damage, and you will also gain access to customization slots. Great. So the interesting thing about this, the weapon leveling up system is that you can choose how you level it. You can choose how you level it up. Now you get, of course, a base damage increase with each level, but you can also decide something else. So I can enhance the damage by 10%, or I can increase its blood absorption, making it absorb more blood with every hit. So, and I think I'm going to go with blood absorption, because as far as damage, I'll probably focus on like two-handed weapons for damage, and a one-handed weapon for like the extras, handling or blood absorption or whatnot. Now, what about my gun? Nope, not enough. Okay. All right, so let's level up. The most important decision of the day. Let's see. I can't do the claws yet. Well, let's do the standard. Let's do the standard health. Stamina. Now I'm level 8. And let's level up the claws. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough. I would have loved that. Oh, yeah. I love the claw attack so much. But I guess I'll focus on something else. Could level up my blood. My blood capacity. I do need that, though. I run out so quick. Let's go ahead and get 2 of these. Let's see. Increase the damage inflicted when biting. Yeah. That's pretty good, too. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so now I'm level 9. And there we go. It's the next day. The following night. Oh, great. Well, that's an episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that. And when I return, we're going to talk to Dr. Swansea. Chad Marco out.